Welcome everyone to session 3 of the Saga of the Frost-Jarl, an epic campaign for Dragonbane. Where we left off last time, we had met with Jarl Hrothgar Wolfcrowned, the leader of the tribe of the Wolf. We had been sent there at the behest of the Druid of the Wooden Path, who we had met shortly after we re-entered the Wildwood, for many of us after the events of the God Wolf from the Crooked Mountains. The Jarl gave us a quest. He wanted to know if we were worthy to be in his war tent. And so, in fact, under the journals, if you go to quest log, you should be able to have access to Jarl Hrothgar's quest. He gave us the Trial of Worth. He said, "Beyond my lands, the snow hunts as keenly as any beast. There roam saber-tooths, ancient killers, born of an age that never truly ended. Bring me 10 of their pelts. Bring me 10 of their jaws. Do this, and I will count you as allies in the days to come. Fail, and you may leave with your lives, but may never set foot in Traastam again. These halls are only fit for heroes." And so we marched north, up through the Wildwood, up to the Undying Lands, the tundra, up to the north, and there we were able to track the saber-tooth in large part due to Dennis, our wolf companion of Lothar, who found the scent of the saber-tooths and began to track them. And when we left the session, we had just fought a group of them and had managed to harvest 5 sets of pelts and jaws, half of what we need to return to Traastam and show Jarl Hrothgar that we are indeed fit to share his war tent. And so where we find ourselves now is in the Wildwood, or at the edge of the Wildwood. Let's go to the map of Yorheim. We are right here. We see the icon, and we are hot on the trail of these saber-tooths. Now, let's have Lothar, or maybe Dennis, make a roll to see if he can track them, and he gets a boon on this. Oh, excellent. Yeah, Dennis absolutely is able to find the tracks. And it's a pretty direct course. These wolves did not meander here and there. It seems as though they skirt the edge of the Wildwood. Probably the game is better just on the side. And we travel for about an hour, following tracks and scat and yellow snow here and there where the wolves have marked their territory. Or excuse me, not the wolves, the saber-toothed cats have marked their territory. And after a time, we see a small set of hills, rugged-looking granite rock covered in lichens that can scarcely thrive in these cold conditions, crested with ice and frost. But there seems to be an opening there, a cave. And Dennis is at attention, his hackles up, and he begins a low growl deep in his chest as he sees this cave. Where do we go from there?
Well, I will call Dennis back, as I don't want him to go in there without anyone else to help him in case there is danger inside that cavern, and I will point this out to the rest of the party that it appears our quarry might be up ahead in this cavern.
Seems like we found our kitties. Do you trappers have some more of those traps you had set out around the campsite before?
I believe the bear trap that I had could be reused. I don't think it broke, so it should still prove useful, I should think.
Yes.
Methinks we should set it up in front of the cave and then get the cat's attention, try to lure them out.
Well, I will do what I can. I'll try and set up my trap somewhere where if a saber-tooth were to run out at us, it would hopefully get caught in the bear trap.
Yeah, give me a hunting and fishing roll. You set it along the path. You know, it's if they stick to a path, if you don't set the trap there, they're not likely to fall into it. Do you put a little bait in there, or is this just something that you hope they step on randomly as they go past?
No, I think this is more something that if they were to come bounding out of the cave, they would hopefully get caught in this trap before reaching where we are standing.
So are you putting this, like, how close to the entrance to the cave are you putting this?
Close enough to where I think that they wouldn't pick up my scent or spot me if I were to be setting up this trap.
Okay. You feel pretty confident that that you've done this and done it well. And you don't hear any sounds coming from the cave. There's a smell coming from the cave. It smells like ammonia, like urine, like a bunch of cats might smell like if they lived in a cave. And it's very strong. You're sure that there are likely cats in the cave right now, and there could be a party out hunting. If it wasn't the ones that you recently slew, perhaps there's other parties out hunting, but you feel pretty confident that the cave is occupied. So once you have the trap set, then what do you do?
I think it's time to lure them out.
And how do you propose to do that?
Oh, with a little song I wrote just for this occasion. I'm going to pull out my harp and sing a tune of kitties caught in traps.
Ooh. Give me a performance roll. Or are you using your musician ability?
I'm using my performance.
Okay. The notes are a little bit harsh, and it's cold. The strings are a little bit out of tune. When you first try plucking a few notes, do you push that and potentially risk breaking a string, or do you hope that the cats were still appreciative of what you were able to play?
Oh no, I'm hoping that the discordant notes rouse their ire even more and cause them to rush out.
What's everyone else doing? Just waiting patiently, or does anyone have any action specifically that they want to take?
I would like to survey the horizon, see if there are any other hunting parties that might be coming back to the cave now that we've made our presence known.
Yeah, absolutely. You can give me a roll for that. That would be a spot hidden roll. You scan around looking for any that are returning, and you spend maybe a good 15-20 minutes doing this, and you're convinced there are no cats out here watching and looking. You do notice that Dennis seems to be a little bit agitated, and he's kind of walking in circles and whining a little bit and looking up at you like what are we waiting for? Anyone else want to do anything? As you're waiting, Dennis, his ears suddenly perk up and he looks directly at the cave. And I think Reese's cat just stepped on his keyboard.
No, that was my bear. That was my bearkin going. Pss, pss.
Oh, pss, pss, pss. He's trying to get someone's attention. Whose attention are you trying to get? Or calling the kitty? Pss, pss, pss.
Calling kitty. Can you try beast lore?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, that worked.
Excellent. Yeah, so Dennis's ears perk up and he's looking at the cave as Ursula is making a calling sound with her lips. And you see, at first you're not sure. It looks like a shadow, but then you see a form inside the cave, slightly amber in color. You see the glistening white teeth that hang down from the upper jaw. And you see a set of eyes that are somewhat reflecting the light with a little bit of eye shine. And it looks out at you, and then the eyes go dark, and you see the swish of a tail as it turns and goes back into the cave.
I'm gonna make even some more harsh sounding music than I had been playing, purposefully sounding very out of tune to raise their hackle.
Like a wounded animal.
Yeah, yes.
Could be another performance roll. Ooh, do you push that?
Nope. I'm perfectly happy sounding horrible.
All right, give me just a second. I'm going to take us to another map. If I can find the one that I want. This is the one. All right, let me take us here. I'm going to drop some tokens out here. So we're all kind of hiding off to the side here. And grab Dennis. And the cave is over in this direction. And you see a shape beginning to come out of the cave as you play that terrible music. And let's get this.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
You see a shape come out. Now, Lothar, can you mark on here where you put your trap? You just ping the map for me. Right there? Okay. I'm just going to mark that. It was like right about there.
Looks good.
Okay. You see the shape come out, and it's sniffing the wind and looking very carefully. Now, those that have just moved, let me have you make a sneaking roll as the cat is looking in your general direction. That's not so good. Lothar, you manage it okay. Not so much for Abdurian. Oh, but Abdurian, he hears the crunch of snow, and then he moves quietly. Antaeus and Ursula, the crunch underfoot may betray your position. Why do I have two Ursulas on here? Let me get rid of one of those Ursulas. Am I missing 1, 2, 3, 4? Well, that's everybody. Antaeus or Ursula, do you want to push those rolls?
Oh, I wouldn't succeed if I tried again anyways.
The cat comes out a little bit, and he's looking kind of in this direction where Antaeus moved. And he gets low down on his haunches and begins to slowly move that way. And he gets to about here, and another cat comes out. I'm going to take us into initiative at this moment, just so we can kind of keep track of everyone's actions. So if you guys want to draw a card. And let me just move my map a little. All right, Lothar, you are up first.
Well, perhaps I'll switch with one of the cats and let them move out further before taking any actions against the cats.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
He moves up very slowly. And makes a leaping attack. The cat leaps at an opponent within 10 meters and knocks them over, then starts to bite and claw at them, inflicting 2d6 damage. It senses rather than sees Antaeus. The cat leaps up onto the stone and then down onto Antaeus. You can try to evade this, or you can take that hit, Antaeus.
I'm going to take the hit.
Okay. He will hit you for 5 points of damage. I think your armor blocks all of it. You are knocked prone. Let me just mark you prone. There we go. Dennis is up next. Does Dennis have an action? Ooh, spends the will point to get Dennis to attack. I like it. Yeah, Dennis rolls damage. Ooh, man, what a hit. And Antaeus, it's your turn. I will assume you stand up.
Yes.
Okay, you are up, and you can attack if you like.
All right.
Oh, excellent. Roll damage. Oh, that might do it. Let's see. Yes, how does this battle go, Antaeus? From the time you get knocked over, what happens?
So, getting knocked flat on my backside, which seems to be a theme with Antaeus. With Dennis coming up and I would assume kind of biting and clawing at his side, distracts that cat enough so I can hop to my feet and maybe do a kind of a golf swing right at the head.
Oh, nice. You hear a loud crack as the head lolls sharply to the left, and the cat sinks to the ground in a heap as though you had just dropped a sack of flour onto the ground. Now you have movement if you want to take it, Antaeus. You can move 5 squares.
No, I'm going to stay here for now.
Okay, Ursula. Oof. That was a miss. You can move as well if you like. Or fire again, and you hit. Nice. Deal damage. Your arrow strikes that cat sharply. And if you want to move, you can. Svarn, it's your turn.
I'm going to slide down and start singing even louder in an effort to draw this other cat's attention to advance straight towards me and hopefully right to the trap.
Got it.
So not looking for anything
Other than
of quality, just as loud as I can to get its attention.
okay, your best Pied Piper.
Yes. Do you still want me to roll a performance?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Ah, rats. Do you push that?
Nope.
The cat's turn. It will... Alright, I'm going to roll a die. Because it may still run right into the trap. So, Abdurian, you passed your sneaking roll, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I'm going to say 1 is Ursula, 2 is Svarn, and 3 is Antaeus. Goes for Antaeus. He will move. He can get to there, which misses the trap, and then he will double move. Yeah, he can get right up to Antaeus, but he cannot attack because he's used his action. Lothar.
I will take a few steps back and loose an arrow at this saber-tooth.
Excellent. Oh! That will probably finish him off. Yes, how do you take out this cat?
It's a double lung shot right through the ribs, and it fells it quite quickly as it breathed its last breath.
Obdurian, you're up next in the initiative order. Is there anything that you want to do, or I can take us out of initiative?
No, it looks like we're done.
Okay. We've got two saber-toothed cats at the feet of Antaeus. We can do some bushcrafting to skin these and to take the jaws. There is still the cave and likely either empty at this point or could well be something else in there that was not lured out.
Well, does it seem that Dennis is still on edge? Like there may be more cats inside the cave that we'll have to go in to find?
He's pretty agitated, and whether it's just the battle, the blood, what it is, you can't tell, but he does seem to be very excited. Be awesome if someone accidentally steps in that trap.
Well, I believe we might have to venture inside the cave to find the rest of the saber-tooths.
Into the cave? Anyone else want to do anything before we go into the cave?
You try and take we need from those 2 corpses.
Yeah, so a bushcraft roll that will skin them as well as take the pelt and jaws. If someone wants to do that, or we can do it after we're done in the cave.
Well, I can always attempt it, or if someone else wants to try.
You are the hunter.
It's your chance to take that the highest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to add to our party loot that now we have 7 pelt and jaws, 3 more, and we'll have completed what we need for the Jarl. And let's go into the cave. Now we will need light. It is dark in here. Who wants to hazard a light?
Durian's got a torch.
Perfect. Anyone else?
I'll also carry a torch.
Let me
I don't
have-
need 2 hands.
Abdurian, give me an awareness roll. And let me give Svarn a torch.
No.
Well, the smell in here is very, very strong, almost overpowering. It's hard to say what it might be, but it smells really bad. Now, you come to a little side passage on your left, or the main passage seems to continue straight on ahead.
Oh, it's pretty wide in here.
Yeah, it seems to open up a little bit more. And I'm going to stop it right there as you see the swish of a tail just behind you. Or just behind that rock to to your right-hand side. Let me get us into initiative. And let me get us going there. Shuffle the deck. If you guys want to draw an initiative card, I'll get that for Sparn. And Abdurian, you are up first.
Okay, that's fitting, I suppose. Yeah.
And you see this cat there, and it's laying on its side, and it whirls around and looks at you, and you can see that its belly is swollen, as though this is a cat that has a litter, and it's filled with milk to feed its young.
Oh no. Okay. I've got a great idea. I'm gonna poison her.
Oh, it's a good way to get rid of them all.
Abdurian hates monsters.
Oh, and with the dragon, nice.
Well, okay.
So you can have that willpower back.
Oh yeah, okay. So I was going to do 3 for lethal poison,
Yeah.
which is, hold on, if he succeeds, it's potency 13, 1 round.
Nice. So then make your bite. Nice. Roll damage. 6
Ooh.
damage. That's could have been better, but it's the poison that's going to do it. So I'm going to roll for the poison, and it needs to beat a 13. It does not, but if the cat fails, and the cat needs to beat a 10, and it does. So the poison does not. Your poison is such a cool thing. It just doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
So-
No, it never. It's the same with brawling. You should never try to grapple because they always just get out of it immediately.
Right.
It's fun in theory, though.
The cat will go next, and it lets out a loud cry of alarm, and it will make an attack. Rip and tear. The cat pounces on an opponent within 6 meters, knocking them prone and inflicting 2d4 slashing damage. You are treated as grappled and can take no other action on your turn except to make a strength roll to escape. Do you have fast footwork or anything that might prevent this, or do you want to take it?
Wait, what? You can prevent it? He's got nothing.
You got nothing? Yeah, if you can evade it, you could. But you have just taken your action, so you will be hit for 5 damage, minus your armor. I'll let you apply that. And you will be knocked prone and essentially grappled. So I'm going to mark you as restrained as well as prone. And with that loud cry of alarm, let me just grab a couple more. All right. Antaeus, you are up.
Well, Antaeus can hear the sounds of what's going on, but can't see, so I'm gonna this direction. Try and attack.
And there you see this cat on top of Abdurian, just raking and clawing. Oh, dragon.
Nice.
And double weapon damage that?
Damage, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 20 damage. How do you annihilate this mother cat that was just trying to raise her young?
Well, when you put it that way, it's not like great.
What a hero you are.
Absolutely, absolutely. Only the pregnant ones. So Yeah, I would see this cat mauling my companion and spring to action and as hard as I can, right in the ribs.
Excellent. Now you have 2 squares of movement left if you want to take it.
Do I notice any movement anywhere else?
Give me an awareness roll. Do you want to push it?
No, I don't. I'll just stay put.
It's very echoey in here. You're pretty sure you hear sounds coming from this direction over here. You're not sure about down here or up above, but you're pretty sure straight to the east there are sounds. And Dennis.
Well, I'll have Dennis. He will point to where he smells these saber-tooths deeper in the caves.
Oh, he can... he's kind of turning in circles, looking all around. Have him give me an awareness roll. Oh, he got it. Oh, no, he didn't get it. Sorry. He has a 12 in awareness. Yeah, he's not sure. He's kind of pacing around like it's everywhere. He smells these cats everywhere in here. Then Ursula, your turn.
Well, we're too far away from the torch. So I'll double move.
Okay. And Lothar, it's your turn.
Can I find a fissure in the wall where I could maybe hide and kind of camouflage myself from any cats that might run into this room?
So right there would be a good one. You kind of pressed yourself into there. You could also try maybe down here where that cat was sleeping. You're not sure exactly what's around that corner, but you think that may be a good spot. Or maybe this, so like just kind of by Dennis or this other notch in the wall might be a good place. I would give you a boon on a sneaking roll if you're trying to hide in that. Yeah, you can secrete yourself into there. Anything else you want to do?
Well, I can't see anything, so no.
Okay. From the darkness sprints a cat directly at Antaeus. Raking claws. It swipes at everyone within 2 meters, which is just Antaeus, for 2d4 slashing damage. Let's see. Oh, 5 and again, your armor protects you. You hit the best one that we could possibly have hit here. Svarn, you're up.
I am going to cast a fireball spell at the one that just leapt out of the darkness here.
Okay. Now, weren't you having issues with it wouldn't pull up the second menu where you choose boons and banes and whatnot? Is it still doing that?
No, because I tried a different browser. I was having problems with Safari, which tends not to play well with VTT.
So Foundry loves Chrome.
Yes, so that's what I'm in now. So I can do power levels now. So I'm going to do power level 2.
Okay. Ooh, you want to push that?
I am going to push that. Oh, disappeared. Let's see. I am going to push that, and I'll take the angry condition.
Got it. Roll damage. Nice. The blast hits the cat, and the smell of burning hair begins to fill Antaeus' nostrils.
Like napalm in the morning.
Love the smell. Let's see. Whose turn? Oh, this one. Oh, he's... He's over there. Okay. This one. Roll an attack for this one. Okay. Nothing happens. But Ursula, you can hear the sounds of animals approaching just up to the north. This one will attack. Raking Claws. The cat swipes a deadly claw at all opponents within 2 meters. That will be Antaeus and the prone Abdurian. Do either of you have anything to prevent this?
Would have to be evade, correct?
Yes, it'd have to be evade.
No.
And this will add d6 to Abdurian. So Abdurian, you take 9, and Antaeus, you'll take 5, which again doesn't get through Antaeus' armor, but Abdurian, you take a pretty good hit. I'll let you deduct that yourself. And another one comes into the light. And Scratching Post. The saber-toothed cat attacks the nearest character with a series of dragging, raking claw attacks. This is Antaeus. This will deal 1d12 damage. You take 9 minus your armor. And your armor is 8, so you only take 1 point of damage. And this one. Here. And let's do random attack. Growl.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing for armor that's 8 out of curiosity?
He's got plate and a great helm. So 6 for plate and 2 for a great helm.
Gotcha.
That is my.
Oh, nice. Abdurian with the dragon on the will roll. So Abdurian and Antaeus need to make a will roll, or you'll suffer a fear attack. Let me make sure Svarn is out of range. Oh, and Svarn. So Svarn, make a will roll. Antaeus, do you want to push that?
I think so. I think it's gonna make me angry.
Oh, there we go. Nice. No fear. All right, we go back to Ursula. Round 2.
Right. Not liking all these people. Actually, I want to trade with Abdurian so he can stand up.
Okay. That is a great idea. Swap initiative. Abdurian.
Well, thank you. He's got like 3 health. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but appreciate it.
Let me mark you not prone.
Oh, I just did that. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. You went down, back up, down, back up.
That extra D6 may be the difference between you going down and you going dead.
Right.
Well, I've got a backup. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, Might as well. Now that I know they have a fear attack, I'll do that.
Yes. Excellent.
That was just a poison again, if it works.
Perfect.
And once again, 3 for lethal.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, goodness.
Do you push that one?
Might as well.
Might as well, yep. There we go. Roll damage. Ooh, 16 damage. That might do it. Let's see. Oh, almost. Let me roll poison. Potency 13.
Yeah.
So this is the poison.
Ugh.
And the cat has to beat a 10. Wow. All right. These are hardy cats. Do you want to move at all, Durian? If you get close to Antaeus, he could guardian you if you move there.
Well, at this point, I think we're going to need a little bit more than that. It's best if he stays up, because he is surrounded. I'm trying to see if it takes an action to do my dodge ability. I don't think it does. No, so I think I am gonna. Well,
Is that your
maybe
mark
you're right.
of the cat? Is that your dog?
Yeah, just to get out and like up a little, but I think we're in a pretty bad spot here.
So it's a reaction, which means you can go out of turn, and you just get to push it without an additional time without taking a condition. So I would say it would not, or it would take an action if it's a reaction.
Well, is not evading when you like the attack of opportunity? Is that not a dodge?
Yeah, I think that would count. So you could use it for that, sure. Yeah, if you want to try and get away from those guys. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know if that's the wisest move at this point, so I guess that was pointless. Sorry, yeah, I will move by Antaeus. Wasted a lot of time there, my bad.
Can you go over one more, and then he could get anyone that might come and attack you?
I don't know if he'd fit, it's the wall, but...
You can snug in there a little bit.
He's a very big wolfkin, like...
This guy
Not that it has helped.
This guy will go after Antaeus. Rip and Tear. This is on Antaeus. Antaeus, you have not acted. If you wanted to try to evade this, you could, or you could just take this hit. The problem is you'll be knocked prone. That's the bad part.
I'm gonna have to try and evade so that I can use Guardian if need be. So I will try to evade this.
Okay. Oh, jeez, not there. You push that?
I'm a little discouraged, but yeah.
Shoot.
Okay.
You get hit for 8 damage. So again, you take no damage, but the bad part is you're knocked prone, and you are restrained. Oh, not magic shield. Prone. There we are. Oh shit. Okay. 1 is Antaeus, 2 is Abdurian. Going after Antaeus. Let's see, maybe he'll get a tame one here. We'll do a random attack. Oh no, Rip and Tear again. So it'll be 2d4 plus 1d6. Oh, nice. Your armor blocks all of it. You're good. And then Antaeus, you used your action to try to evade. This cat will... He's going to come up here and go for Antaeus because you're down. If you weren't down, he'd go for Abdurian.
It's like a kitty pile going on here.
Yep, they're just... like when you see lions, hunkered over a zebra. So he leaps over, landing on top of you. inflicting, and again your armor blocks all of it, 7 damage. You're just laying in there, why are you hitting me? And these cats just cannot do anything to you. Svarn, you're up.
All right. Another fireball.
The downside is you took Angry, which will put a Bane on these now.
Yep. I'm going to...
Now you can attack multiple targets if you do like rank power level 2 or 3 with your fireball.
That's what. How do I target that though?
You'll just target one, and then just tell me the other one that you're targeting. So when you cast this, you can do another fireball that will just hit another target. So target the first one, and then maybe this is the second one.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly right.
perfect.
Exactly right. So, fireball, power level 2. Here we go. Yes.
Nice. Roll damage. Ooh. Deal damage. That cat is dead. Sizzled even, and then the next one is going to be the one kind of to the north there.
That cat should only take. I don't think it's going to matter. But that cat should only take 11, because the extra D6 is either an extra D6 to one target,
Oh,
or
got it.
or a second target at 2D6.
Okay, so that cat only had 3 hit points, so that was enough to take him out. So then this one will take excellent 7. -1 for his armor, he takes 6. Excellent. Ursula, you're up. Nice. Damage. Excellent. And Lothar.
I will switch with Dennis.
Okay, Dennis is up.
And Dennis is going to retreat to somewhere where he's a bit safer.
I mean, okay, that's a good place. All right. Where Ursula just was comes a saber-toothed cat. And let me just see what the attack is, and then I'll see where it goes. Okay, leaping attack. This is going on Svarn. So it leaps over towards Svarn. And I don't think you've got anything to prevent this because you've already taken your turn. Yep. So this will come in hot. You take 10 minus your armor, which your armor is 0. You take 10 damage. Oof. Oof. And the second one that was coming from that direction will come down to here. Let me give it an awareness roll. Oh, he doesn't have a skill listed, so it'd be 8. See if he can beat an 8. No, he does not see Lothar. 1 is Svarn and 2 is Ursula. Going after Ursula. Another leaping attack. I need to mark Svarn as prone. And then this one will leap on Ursula. And do you have anything to prevent this attack from happening?
I do not. No.
And you are hit for 7 and knocked prone.
Yep.
And I'll get you prone. Lothar.
Well, from the darkness, I will fire an arrow at this nearest saber-tooth.
The one on Svarn?
Yes, the one on Svarn.
Okay. Nice. Oh, excellent. Deal damage. Very good. We go to round 3. This one's on Ursula. Growl. Okay, everyone within 10 meters, which is everyone, needs to make a will roll or suffer a fear attack. Obdurian with a demon. So Svarn is good, Antaeus is good, and Lothar is fearless.
Wow. He has been the worst.
So, Obdurian, paralyzed, petrified with terror, unable to move. You cannot perform any action or movement on your next turn. That sucks. Okay, I'll mark your action as spent so we know that you're paralyzed. Alright. This one on Svarn. Rip and tear. Svarn, you can try to evade this. You are prone, otherwise you're going to take 2d4 plus 1d6.
Yep, I'll try to evade.
Okay. It'll cost you your turn as you try to roll out of the way.
Yep.
You push it?
Sure. I'll take the disheartened condition and push that.
No. Okay, hope this isn't the end of Svarn. Roll low, roll low. Okay, so 9, and you were sitting at, what, 2?
2.
Okay, so you'll go down to -7. You're not dead, but you are dying. Give me a Constitution roll. We'll see if you suffer any sort of severe injury. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's roll on the severe injury table. Come on, crushed genitals. Severed finger. Oh, your harp playing may not be the same after this.
Oh, that's on the hand that holds the harp.
Oh, there we go. That one will be okay. And so what that does, I know Boots had this in our Call of the Sea. So all of your skill levels in all weapon skills are permanently reduced by 1 to a minimum of 3. So I'm going to go through and reduce all of your weapon skills. That one sucks. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll a treasure card. Let me get all these. Almost done. And the cat bites off your finger and consumes it. Ursula, you are up. And I'm going to make you no longer prone. I assume you stand. Good hit. Solid blow. That one falls.
But needed it to die so I can get between these two now.
Excellent. Svarn. You are down and dying. Now you have used your action to try to evade. So I'm going to rule that you cannot try to rally yourself now, but you do need to make a death roll. So on your character sheet, kind of below your hit points, it says death roll. Just click on that, and it will automate that for us. Don't get a demon. That counts as 2 fails. All right, there's 1 success. This cat is going to go after the prone victim, Antaeus, again. These guys need to get a can opener. Oh, and growl. Okay, so another fear attack. Obdurian, you are already afraid. This will get not Lothar, but everyone else. Ursula's good. Antaeus is good. And Obdurian, I'm going to say since you're already afraid, Obdurian, you're okay. Alright, and saber-toothed cat. This one will attack Antaeus, because you are down. Rip and tear. Antaeus, you get raked for 5 damage. Again, you're fine. Your armor is going to be all scratched up. Obdurian, give me a will roll to see if you can become unparalyzed with fear. Do you want to push it?
No.
Okay, you are still paralyzed with fear. Antaeus, you are restrained. All you can do is make a strength roll to try to escape.
Okay.
If you do that, I'll say you could stand up too.
Is he prone?
Yes, he's prone.
No.
Ow.
Do you want to push that?
No.
Okay, you are still restrained and still prone. Lothar. There we go. 10, not bad. Deal damage. Excellent. And Dennis.
I will just have Dennis keep watch, and if any saber-tooths come up from that passage, have him run back in and warn me about their approach.
Okay, in round 4, the rest of the pack joins the battle. And let me skip to round 4. Obdurian, give me a will roll. See if you can become unparalyzed with fear. Oh, man. Saber-toothed cat. Just move these guys. That's his movement. Alright, this one will go after Ursula. Growl. Everyone except for Obdurian needs to make a will roll. Antaeus, give me... Do you want to push it, or are you going to be afraid?
So if I take the scared, what exactly does that do again?
So, well, if you do nothing, I'm going to roll on the fear table, and it'll draw a random result. That could be that you get angry and start attacking stuff, or like Obdurian, you're paralyzed with fear, or you might flee. So they can be pretty harsh. I mean, Obdurian's lost 2 turns so far because of fear. If you take the scared condition, then any roll that involves will, you'll get a bane on.
Alright, well, we'll give it a try.
There we go. We're good.
Okay.
Ursula, your turn.
I did not evade.
Oh, no, you did not. Let me give him an attack on you. He will leap on you, knock you over, bite and claw. But it will knock you prone right next to Svarn. So,
That's fine.
mark you prone. And you will take... Oof. 13 damage. Minus your armor. And then are you healing Svarn?
Yeah, can I stand up? It's a free action.
Yeah, you still have movement, so absolutely.
Yeah, I'll heal Swarm.
Okay.
Abilities. This guy. Got this one.
There we go. Nice. Nice. Svarn, I'm going to give you... you go back up to max hit points, and you are fully conscious, but you look down and you see that... which one of your fingers got bitten off?
The pinky finger on my left hand.
Nice. The least used one, so perfect. Let's see, this guy... Okay, Dennis.
Lothar will switch with Dennis.
Lothar, you're up. Nice. Roll once with the Bane. Oh, excellent. Roll damage. And then are you attacking the same cat twice? I don't think you'll need to. I think your first shot's...
It depends if this first shot takes it out.
No, so you want to hit him twice?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage. You can just click on the roll damage in the chat again. Oh, he's sitting on 1 hit point. Or 2 hit points. Dang. Almost got him. You can move. And Teus. You can make a strength roll to try and get unrestrained, and then you can get up. Otherwise, that's all you can do.
Okay.
Nice. All right, you are no longer restrained. You can also stand up. You can move, but your action was to push this thing off of you. Or you can stay put, because you're kind of protecting Abdurian right now.
Yeah, I'll stay put.
All right. Move this guy around. Svarn, you are back on your feet.
Which is the has 2 hit points left?
The one next to Ursula, this one right there.
All right. I'm gonna cast Fireball on that one. Try to. Just level 1.
Nice. Roll damage. It's enough, just barely, to get through the fur. And you've got movement if you want to take it. You can move.
No, I think I'm going to stay right where I am.
Yeah, next to the healer.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Does Dennis sense any other saber-toothed cats in the cave?
Give me an awareness roll for Dennis. Dennis is barking furiously up here, as though something large is coming that way.
So I will take note of that and have Dennis remain where he is currently at.
Okay. This one, now that Antaeus is up, I'm going to make a roll. 1 is Lothar, 2 is Antaeus. Goes after Antaeus. Rakes at Antaeus, and only Antaeus for 2d4. If you want to take it, you're only going to take 4. Your armor protects you. Might as well just take that.
Yep.
This one here, 1 is Antaeus, 2 is Abdurian. Abdurian. Do you want to Guardian this, Antaeus?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Let me roll the attack. Yeah, it's going to be a rip and tear. So this will knock you prone again, Antaeus, but you'll prevent Abdurian from dying. So spend the willpower to do Guardian. You don't take any damage, but you do get knocked prone and you are grappled. So kind of back to where you started. And let me move this one. Okay, we go to round 5. Antaeus, you're up first. You can make a strength roll to push this one off of you. Ooh, with a dragon. Excellent. You are no longer restrained, you're no longer prone. You can move if you like.
Can't attack, correct?
Right, but you know what? Since you got a dragon, I'm going to let you make an unarmed attack. Click on your brawling skill as you punch this thing off of you. Do you want to push that?
No.
Okay.
Good idea, though.
Yeah, you could move if you like.
Nope, I'll stay where I am in the protective kind of posture.
Yeah, you have you've soaked like 40 points of damage. And a growl. This is everyone needs to make a will roll or suffer a fear attack. Lothar's good. And Abdurian, you're still afraid, so it seems pointless to make you do it. Ursula is just fine. Svarn, do you push that?
Nope.
Okay, Svarn, you turn pale. Everyone that's inside of you, I'm going to say, is Ursula and Lothar. You'll take the scared condition. If you already have scared, you can take another condition. Abdurian, give me that will roll. There we go. Abdurian, you can act. You come to your senses.
It'll work one day.
Maybe today. Oh, nice. And bite. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, 13 damage. How do you take him out? Didn't even have to poison him.
Yeah, nice. He was trying to poison him, but I think he just gets him right up under his jaw and just, I don't know, pulls his throat out.
Nice. Now you can move if you want, or you can stay next to the tank. Excellent. Svarn, you're up. Literally, you're going to be standing up, so let me make you no longer prone. And now you can move and act.
Just see one cat left at the moment.
That's all you see, but Dennis is freaking out about something up here to the north.
All right, I guess I'll target this one with another level 1 fireball.
Okay. Oof, no. Do you push it?
Nope.
Okay. Do you move?
Yeah, I'm gonna retreat this way.
Okay. This one moves right up next to Abdurian, but that's his full move. Alright, here we go. From out of the darkness comes the Alpha, the king of the pride. A massive saber-toothed cat with teeth like daggers. He will do an attack. Rip and tear. He'll pounce on an opponent within 6 meters. It's either Ursula or Lothar. 1 is Ursula, 2 is Lothar. Lothar. You haven't acted. If you want to evade this, you can. Otherwise, this thing will bear down on you, do damage, knock you prone, and you'll be grappled. Do you push that? No. And that was your action. You don't have fast footwork, correct?
Nope.
Okay, you get knocked prone. Let me get you prone first, because you're prone before the damage happens. No, not magic shield. Prone. Lothar's hit for 10 minus your armor. I'll let you take that off. And then it's Dennis's turn.
He'll do nothing.
Then it's Saber-Toothed Cat's turn. And give him an attack. Nope, no one's in range. Lothar, you used your turn to evade. This one will come up. Let me give him an attack. Nope, no one in range. The big guy. He will. Let's see. He's already got you down. He can reach. He can keep a paw on Lothar. Then he's going to try and take out Ursula as well. Ursula, you have not acted. Do you want to try to evade this as he slashes out at you with another paw?
No, he's got me. Go for it.
So you will be prone, and he gets you for 9 damage. Let me mark you prone.
Got it.
Are you down?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Ursula, your turn.
So all I can do is an action to.
Yep, strength roll to escape as you're pinned under that claw. Nice, you succeed. Now you can move.
I don't want to give him another free attack.
Yep.
So.
All right.
I got knocked down. I got up again. See if you can knock me down again.
Little Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
The cat takes its third turn, has ferocity 3. Growl. Everyone needs to make a will roll with a bane. Lothar's good. Ursula fails. Durian fails. Sparn fails. So far Lothar and Ursula are good. Antaeus got a demon. Svarn, Antaeus, and Abdurian. Oh no, paralyzed. Whew. Okay. Svarn, you are paralyzed with fear. You need to make a will roll with just a straight will roll, not with a bane, on your turn to break the paralysis. And this is not an action. So if you break it...
well, I am scared, so it's with the bane anyways.
Right. Oh, I think you're good. Yep, you can take an action.
All right, I'll spend my last 2 willpower points and launch one last fireball at this guy.
Okay.
Make him angry.
Oof. Push it.
Sure, why not? I already got 3 conditions. What's another one?
What's 4? There's still 3 more to go.
Exactly.
There we go. Roll damage. 7. Not bad. The saber-toothed cat will go. Rip and tear. He will pounce on. Can he reach you? Can he reach Antaeus? No. No, it's got to be Ursula. Ursula just got out. It's going to do the same thing. Do you want to try to evade this, Ursula?
I'll take my chances.
Okay. You take 8.
Got it?
Knocked prone. And this saber-toothed cat. Let me give it a roll. It's going to rake at Abdurian. You have not... Oh, you're paralyzed. Yeah, you can't react. Shoot. Yeah. Okay. Coming in at Abdurian.
Guardian,
No.
correct?
Correct. You're also paralyzed with fear. Oh, only 2. That says Lothar, but that's on Abdurian. Minus your armor. And you're still out.
He has no armor.
Nice. Lothar, you are pinned under the paw of this great saber cat. Strength roll to break free is all you can do. You break free. You can stand up, and then you could move if you like, but that was your action, was to get free.
Yes, I'm going to do a round rest
Okay?
then.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, do I still have movement then?
Yes, if you want to move, you'll have to make an evade roll to get away from it if you want to move away.
All right, I'm going to use adaptive then.
Okay.
And I will make this a bow's roll as I maybe hold up my bow in its jaw to direct it away from me.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, oh no! Oh, does it damage?
All right, it's an attack.
Does it damage your bow? No, I think just an attack. It is a magical bow. I don't want to damage that. It leaps on Lothar, so this will also, it'll leap off of Ursula as it leaps on top of Lothar, knocks you over, and then will inflict damage. So Lothar, you're going to take 7. Does that drop you?
Nope.
Okay, you're back to prone. Oh, so why does it do magic shield? There we go. Okay, this one's going after Antaeus. Savage Bite. It bites Antaeus for 2 damage. Nice. Dennis. Dennis the dog.
He'll do nothing?
Ursula.
I don't have any willpower, so he can't act.
No, can't act. He just watches. So Ursula, you are not grappled. You're just prone, but you can get up.
Stand up.
Nice. Heal yourself.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, you need to. Otherwise, you're not healing anybody else. Do you move?
2 Banes with an evade of 8. I don't think so.
No. Oh, this is Ursula and Lothar for 2d8 slashing damage.
At least I'm not prone.
9 damage. Does that drop Lothar? Give me a Constitution roll, Lothar, if that drops you.
3.
Yep, it drops him.
You are good. You have all your fingers, but you will be making death saves. Antaeus, you were paralyzed with fear. Make a will roll. If you pass, then you can act. Yes, you may act.
Excellent.
Nice. Damage. He is almost halfway down. This one's going after Abdurian. Two d4 slashing. You'll be knocked prone. Abdurian.
I can use a guardian on this, correct? Or am I too far away?
I think you're too far away. You'd have to be like adjacent to the enemy. Although, give me an agility roll. If you succeed, I'll let you guardian that.
Agility. I'm great at that.
Oh, okay. With a dragon. Yeah, you can absolutely guardian that.
I'm going to tap dance over there.
So you leap in the way. You get nailed for 7 damage. That's not important. You get knocked prone. I'm going to move you down right there. You're on top of Abdurian. That was impressive. That might be worth a robust. Abdurian, your turn. Abdurian, you may act. This one up here is at about half health. The other two are at full strength. The boss is only down like 5 hit points.
Probably the last time I'll get to attack.
Do you have like healing potions, anything like that?
Nope, this is a new character.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I think he's got like 2 silver. No, 4. So
you could buy like a few drops.
all right, I've got a great idea.
Okay, you pass. Oh, almost a dragon. Holy cow. How do you take out that cat?
Yeah, I guess he's just getting good at getting him in the neck. Nice.
Well, this one comes and takes his place. And he's actually going to go after the prone Antaeus. So Antaeus, you take. There should be an extra d6 on there. 4. You take 9, so you'll take 1 point of damage as that cat bowls into you. And we go to round 7. Okay. This might be the deciding round. This cat is on Antaeus. It will rip and tear. And you are already prone. So you will take a little extra. You'll take again 1 hit point because your armor blocks the rest of it. Lothar. You can try to rally yourself, or you could make your death roll. The problem is if you rally yourself, the boss will likely attack you, which could be bad. It'll be a failed death save if you take any damage.
Do I still get movement?
If you rally, you get movement. You could move, but you couldn't act. Oh man, with a demon, nope. Give me that death save. First one is a success. Antaeus, you are prone. You've got this thing on top of you. All you can do is make a strength roll to push it off. Okay, with the dragon, I'm going to give you a counter attack. Kind of like we did before, where you can make a brawling roll.
Rolling?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
shoot. You can move if you like.
If I move, I'll provoke an attack, correct?
Correct. I mean, well, you could move. You could move right, like sorry, the next square over, and not provoke an attack.
I don't think that would be any benefit to that.
Yeah,
So
you really need to
right.
switch places with Antaeus or with Abdurian.
Yeah.
This one will go after Abdurian. And Abdurian, that's going to be 2d6 damage. Do you want to try to evade that? You do have your marked cat if you have any of that left.
At minimum, like if it rolled 2 1s, I would still be down. So I will do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
After just doing an evade, so. Well, and I forget how many willpower it is. 3. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to roll the evade, obviously.
Yep.
I jumped the gun. I realized I might not even need the mark. Oh well.
Awesome. Okay, you can move. And excellent. Now you can. Let's see. He doesn't. I'm not going to put him in that spot. You leap out of the way. That does take your action, but that was awesome. The big boy. He will rip and tear. It's going to be Ursula. Ursula, do you want to try to avoid this or take it?
I was going to take it.
7 damage minus your armor, and you are prone, and technically you're restrained. This one's going to go after Antaeus. Oh, let's add a growl. Antaeus, Abdurian, and Ursula. I think Ursula's in range. Yep. Abdurian's good. Man, you succeeded twice on that, Abdurian. That's awesome. Everyone is good. Dennis, his turn. I think he can do nothing. Lick himself. He's got one leg up in the air. Abdurian, you used your action. We go to Ursula. Strength roll to get him off of you. Nice. And then you can get up and you can take an action.
That is my action.
Sorry, you could move if you like. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to give him a free attack.
Svarn. Now, if you need more willpower, you can do a round rest. You've not done a round rest yet, so that's definitely an option for you.
Or
I'm going to pull power from my
There
body
we go.
and take damage to my hit points as well. I'm going to do a D4.
Okay.
Let's see what I get here.
Nice. You get 2 willpower, enough to do a fireball.
Yep, I'll do a level 2 fireball on the big kitty.
Well, that'll cost you 4. Do you have 4 willpower?
Oh, sorry, level 1.
Level
Sorry,
1.
yeah, level 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let me give you back those 2 power. There we go. And then you take 2 hit points. I'll give that to you. There we go. Oof.
Sure, I'll take another. I'll take another condition. Why not?
Pick a card, any card. Got him. Nice. Another 5. Nice. The big guy. Raking Claws. This is going to be Ursula. 2d8 slashing. Ooh.
Okay, got it.
Are you down?
Nope, not yet.
Nice.
I'm close. Is it just me or is it all opponents?
Just you. Lothar he's unconscious on the ground. He didn't rally. So you're the only technical opponent he would go after. Let's see. And then, he goes again. Ugh. Okay. Okay, leaping attack. He will leave the 2 of you, and he's going after Svarn.
That's super.
As he leaps off, Ursula, you get a free swipe. Nice. Hit him for 12. That is a good solid hit. He takes 10 from that. And you see blood. Now, Svarn, you're going to take 2d8 damage. Svarn takes 6. I'll let you deduct that from yourself. And you do not have any armor, so you'll take the full 6. Round 8. Durian, you're up first. Nice. Excellent. I think you've done the most damage and gotten the most kills of Durian.
Beautiful.
You can move now if you like.
I think he'll stay put.
It's kind of nice being by Antaeus. Alright. Antaeus, your turn. Do you push that?
No, I'm not going to push that.
For your troubles, you will get attacked. It will rip and tear you. Again, you'll be knocked prone and grappled. You'll take 7. You take no damage. Actually, sorry, you should be prone. You'll take an additional 1d6. You take a total of 11, so you'll take 3 points of damage.
Wouldn't that be next time that I would take the extra damage if I was already prone?
Well, so technically it says you are knocked prone and then the damage is inflicted.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say you're prone when it happens.
So that was 11 total?
Yes. So
Okay.
just take 3 of that. Alright. Big kitty. Raking claws. Svarn.
Yeah.
You're getting hit. You get hit for... ooh! Okay, 16 damage. Hang on. What are you at right now?
I originally have 12 hit points, so I think that kills me.
Well, so you have 4 right now.
Yeah.
So then that'll take it to 12. You have no armor.
Yep.
Svarn, how do you die?
My head ripped off my body.
Ugh. And wow. That sucks.
It happens.
Let me mark you dead here.
Killed in action.
Killed in action. Head gets ripped clean. Where's dead? There's dead. This one's going after Antaeus. You are prone, so he may deal additional damage to you. Raking claws. Nope, you don't take any damage. Lothar, you want to try to rally yourself? You do. You can get up, and then you can move. Your action was to rally, but you can still move. And you succeed on your death roll. One more success, and I think you regain hit points. Ursula, you are up.
Well, you've got him pissed her off.
Getting out her hammer. Oh,
No.
going berserk. Nice. If you can do 16 points of damage, you'll take out the cat.
I'm checking to see of my other non-hammer attacks. All right, that'll work. We're gonna bite, which is a brawling. It has up bone because I'm berserk.
Yep.
Come on, bite. No, that's abilities. Brawling. There we go. That's good enough.
Nice. Roll damage. Oh, you're short by 1. He's got 1 hit point. And then he goes twice. Oh, that sucks.
Did what I could.
Did what you could. Rip and tear into Ursula.
Yep.
Oh, and you'll be knocked prone. Sorry, let me...
That's all right. I'm prone.
Oh, you're already prone? Okay.
No.
Oh, you're down to prone.
Yeah. So I get another D6 then.
Yeah. So let's just make sure it didn't kill you. Nope.
Hasn't got through my armor. Hasn't got through my armor yet.
Nice. So with 5 damage, didn't get through. Excellent. You're still good.
Oh.
It will then go again.
Thought it might. You could growl at me. That'd be fine.
Let's see what he does. Come on, growl. Nope. Leaping attack. Does he leap past you? No. He's going to leap up in the air and onto you.
I would if I were him.
Right? Ooh, 12 damage.
Well, another D6 because I'm prone.
Oh, yep. 12 plus 6. Ooh, 18 damage.
My 6 is 12. All right, I'm done.
Give me a con roll. See if you're dead, or see if you suffer an injury.
Sure. Doesn't look like it.
Nope, you're good. Okay. Dennis. Still licking himself?
He cannot act.
Oh, hell. Okay, these two are both down. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to move Ursula. Rip and tear. 1 is Antaeus, 2 is Abdurian. Antaeus. You will be knocked prone.
I already am prone.
Oh, you already are prone? Okay. Yep, then he will just tear into you. Should be another D6. For 15. Minus your 8.
Oh, 7?
7. You still up? Still alive?
Barely. Barely.
Ursula. Do you rally?
Sorry, I was on mute. What is Durian's status right now?
Not so hot. Durian is sitting on 2 hit points. And Teus is sitting on 2 hit points. Lothar's dying.
I know, but I can't do anything this round, whether I rally or not.
Right.
But
You can trade.
I think the beast is down to 1, so I'll trade with Abdurian.
Abdurian, can you take out the beast?
Because that'll save 2 attacks later if we can do it.
Yep.
No pressure. Oh.
Oh, nice. Abdurian, how do you do it?
This he gets it in the jaw again. It's too big to rip its throat out, but he catches an artery.
Excellent. You can move if you like. Lothar's bleeding badly. You heard Svarn die, his death gurgle. You don't see Ursula, but you suspect she is... actually, you do see her laying on the ground in a pool of her own blood. And Teus is standing next to you. His armor is just raked to shit. And he has... he's clinging to life.
He did move, but he has, like, no healing whatsoever. Okay. Fair warning.
And Teus, your turn.
So I'm prone, so I would just have to roll. Or am I grappled too?
Yeah, you need to make that strength roll to knock them off of you. Ooh, do you push that?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't take exhausted. Ooh, okay, you can get a counterattack. This is like the 3rd time that's happened. Give me a brawling roll.
See if I can actually hit him this time.
Ooh. Alright, roll 1d6 plus your strength bonus of 1d4. So 1d6 plus 1d4. Nice, 6. He takes 5. And then you can move if you like. If you move away from them, you'll provoke an attack on you.
No, I'll just stand up.
Stand your ground.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis can do nothing unless Lothar wants to trade with Dennis.
Yeah, I'll switch with Dennis.
Okay. Lothar, you are up. You're still dying, but you can take an action. You got this bow. Oh, nice. So you recover hit points and make your last death save as a success. And if you still have movement, you can take it. You can also you can attack with your bow if you wanted. Nope. Antaeus, you're standing alone. There we go. There's this. Oh, nice shot. With the Antaeus in the way, no less, for 12 damage. Good hit. That one will go, and he's going to attack Antaeus. Antaeus will take 2d4 slashing. Your armor blocks all of it. Ursula, you're up. No. Nope, you're down. Give me that death save. Nice. Dennis can do nothing. Saber-toothed cat will attack Antaeus. He will rake your leg for 11 damage. You will take some of that. You'll take 3. Does that drop you?
Does, finally.
Give me a Constitution roll to see if you suffer a severe injury. Nope, you're good. You're just down. Let me apply that damage to you. Okay. You are down. Dennis. Does Dennis want to trade with Lothar?
Yeah, sure. He'll trade with Lothar.
Okay. Lothar, you can go. If it says that you've got a character in the way, Antaeus is laying on the ground dying, so there's no character in the way. You can remove that Bane. Unless you want to twin shot it.
Well, I have a healing potion, so I'm thinking I might use that in case these cats try and come after me.
Mm-hmm. You could do that as well. You want to do that, you recover 2d6.
Could they get to me in one turn, these cats?
They move a lot. Their speed is... They can move 8 squares. And then if they get the leaping attack, they could get you. They might go after Abdurian. He's closer. Not what Luke wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, you take that one out. The cat's turn. He has to go for Abdurian. Yeah, leaps on Abdurian. Do you want to try to evade this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you got it. You can move 1 square. Excellent. Dennis does nothing. Probably looks at Lothar like, why haven't you had me do anything? Abdurian, your turn. See you guys. Antaeus. You can try to rally yourself. It's a will roll with a Bane. If you do, it's your action. You get back up on your feet, and then you could move, and next turn you could attack. Otherwise, you need to make a death roll.
So I already took. Am scared. So is that an extra Bane?
Yes.
Give it a try.
If you don't ask, you don't get. And you got it. You're back up on your feet. You can move. You can't take any other action other than moving. And then I just need you to make your death roll. Ah, nice. You succeed. Ursula, you are still down. You didn't rally last time. You do rally this time. You can move if you like. Nice. And you pass your death roll. Of course. This is bad because if it hits, and it's going to be either Antaeus or Ursula, they're going to take a failed death save. So 1 is Ursula, 2 is Antaeus. It goes after Antaeus.
Hopefully he doesn't get his armor.
Oh, just a growl. Okay, not so bad. So this is Antaeus, Ursula, and is it Lothar? It's not Abdurian, I know that. And no, not Lothar. Lothar's 11 meters. Oh, Lothar, you didn't need to roll that. You're 11 meters away. So you can take scared back. And Ursula is good. Antaeus, do you want to push that?
Remind me again, what does the exhausted do?
That's going to affect your strength. So any skill that uses strength, like your attacks, you'll have a Bane on.
And how about sickly?
That's mostly like your death saves. Which
Okay, so
yeah, you probably don't want to do that one.
Okay.
Nice, excellent. No one is afeared. Lothar, you're up. You have a clear shot. This cat is sitting on. Actually, he's got kind of a lot of hit points. He's not full, but he's. Oh no! Okay, you drop your bow. Your hands are slick with sweat and blood. See about Ursula. You're up. You can act and then make a death save. You heal thyself. You're only one death save from gaining hit points as well. Just smash him with your hammer.
I'm afraid to go berserk again because I need the ability to do other things. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself.
Okay. So then, Antaeus, it will be your turn. You're kind of in the dark. You know the saber-toothed cat's up here somewhere because you don't have light down there, but you saw it kind of bound away from you. You could see the silhouette of it. So if you want to try to hit it with your hammer, you can move up one square and then make an awareness roll. If you succeed, then you can hit it. If you don't, you're not quite sure where it is. All of your light left you. Oh, goodness no. It's close, but you can't quite sense where it is. Then make a death save. Ooh, that's a fail. So I think you have one success and one fail. Yep. Mm-hmm. Abdurian. Oh.
Got a lot of movement, actually.
Abdurian's a badass here. You gonna poison him?
Unfortunately, not enough willpower left, but get a good bite in.
Oh, no. Okay, Abdurian, how do you do it?
He's really good. He just flips him over and just gets him in the neck, and he does that dog thing where he shakes him real hard.
Awesome. And with that, the cave grows quiet except for the sounds of Antaeus' heavy breathing. Dennis does nothing. We go to the next round. Dennis does nothing. Antaeus, it's your turn.
With me.
You can move. If you get close to Ursula, she can help you.
Or you can just trade with Ursula.
No, on a trade, yeah. Because if you roll a demon,
yeah, that would be bad. So let's trade with Ursula. Ursula, you're up.
I forgot to take the willpower off for my last.
Oh, okay.
Well, so I just did it now.
Got it. Nice.
I should have just healed you.
Right. Antaeus recovers 4. Oops, not 14. Sorry. 4 hit points. 4 hit points. There we go. And I think everyone is done with death saves, so let me end the encounter. You gather around the body of your companion, Svarn Goldentooth. Lothar, you look down and you see that his head has been ripped clean, a pool of black blood staining the packed and stamped icy mud in this cave.
Where'd his finger go?
Yeah, he's missing a finger as well. Now, we've got ample beasts in here. We've got the huge alpha pelt, as well as, I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other lesser ones that we can skin. We need 3 more. If we take the jaws of the alpha, that will surely show Jarl Hrothgar that we mean business. It will take some bushcraft rolls to skin those. Why don't we take a break here for about 8 minutes, get a drink, go to the restroom. When we get back, we will take care of those things and decide where to go from here. And then, Sean, hang out on chat. I want to just chat with you real quickly about where we go from here.
Handful of dice times I roll 20. The dragon goes down, the DM plenty. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern, where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a naval caper. While in real life, my fate isn't spoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate isn't spoken. The king he honored me with a mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. Oh, the life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
All right, I am back. Sound off if you're here.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
I'm here.
There's Reese. Do we have Henrik and Antaeus?
I'm here.
There's Henrik. How about Antaeus? Damon, are you with us? If Damon owns a cat, he's probably beating it right now, just getting his revenge on it.
No comment.
You're gonna wake up tonight, Luke, and you have like 20 cats just hovered over you, looking at you. Damon, are you back with us yet, sir? Well, I'll give him a minute to get back in. We can jump back in. I'm sure he'll chime in when he's here. So we're in the cave. We need to make some, so some shift resting would be a great idea. And you can spend time with the memento if you need to. We need to do some bushcraft rolls to try and get the pelts.
Yeah, if we can rest, then I can get the Bane on intelligence off.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Do a shift rest?
Yes, if you want to do a shift rest, we can.
That'll do too.
And then if you spend time with your memento, you can remove an additional condition. Oh, actually, so, well, I meant stretch rest. I did say yes when you said shift rest. That's okay. We're going to do a shift rest in a moment anyway, so if we want to, we could use this cave if we wanted to stay here. We'd be out of the elements. It just smells like pee and dead cats and dead Svarn, but that's okay. Oh, Obdurian Catbane. I love it. So Lothar finally succeeds on the bushcraft roll. Yeah, Ursula will just sleep outside the cave, right where that trap is. We managed to get... I'm going to say Lothar's. Yours was to get the lesser pelts and jaws.
I think I'd like to do the alpha first, just because I do want that one to succeed.
Okay, perfect. Then you get the alpha first, and then Obdurian, you're struggling to get those lesser ones. If you keep the fail, you're going to get half of them done, which will still be enough that you are required to get. If you push that and pass, then you will get all of the pelts and have additional to show the Jarl.
Yeah, I think he'd be trying his best. Getting kind of angry when it doesn't work. Oh, consistent.
Oh, well, it definitely came close.
Leave it to the hunter.
Right. Let me put this in our party loot. So we got half of them. There were 9. I'm going to round that to 5. So we have 12 of the regular pelts. 1 pelt from the saber-toothed alpha. Perfect. While we're spending time in here, I know someone did a spot hidden, but if other people want to look, they've likely dragged people in here to eat them over the time that they've been using this cave. Oh, Antaeus, you spot. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong table. There we are. You find a cloak. It's a very nice cloak. Looks like this may have been owned by perhaps a merchant. This would protect you from some journey mishaps. There's a little bit of blood on it, but nothing that can't be washed out.
What is a journey mishap?
So when we do a journey, someone has to make a bushcraft roll, and if they fail, then there's a table of mishaps, and we roll on the table. Like when we had the quicksand, that was a mishap.
Gotcha.
And there's some mishaps will say, like, if you have a cloak, you ignore this, or things like that. So, not bad to have. Anyone else do a spot hidden? Yeah, protects you from cold and rain. Well, in fact, I think everyone else was busy. So Ursula failed on the spot hidden, Antaeus passed, and then the other 2 were skinning. So that will take up the time. Anything else you want to do in this cave before you leave?
Can I find that that litter you said there was of saber-toothed cats?
Yeah. So you can wander around the cave. The cave is actually quite large. It's a large area with like obstructions in the middle. But as you wander around, you hear the soft mewling of these small kittens. And to look at them, they look like orange tabby cats. They don't look any different from normal cats that you might find in any farm or street in any large city. But you know that over time they will grow big and fearsome and bloodthirsty. But these still look quite tame. And they are still nursing, just maybe a week or 2 old.
I'll choose one of them and take it with me.
Excellent.
Perhaps I'll wrap it in some cloaks to keep it warm for now.
Well, you could take Svarn's clothes, strip him bare, and take his cloak. And
Well, if he has a cloak, I know how he loved the saber-toothed cats. I'm sure his dwarven ghost would find that a befitting use of his cloak.
He's got...
Certainly.
Yeah, he probably has some sort of cloak. It'd be very humble. It's a short dwarven cloak, far too short for you. It'd be like a Lando Calrissian cloak for a human, but for a dwarf it was perfect. It's just his little kind of humble traveling cloak, but it works great to bundle up this small cat in.
Yes, I will, in honor of Svarn, I will wrap this new little companion in his cloak, and hopefully this cat won't meet the same end that Svarn did.
Yeah. And Ursula, you find one that has one white forepaw. Up to about the middle of its front leg is white. The rest of it is this uniform orange color. And this one, when it sees you, tries to nuzzle up into your fur as though looking for a teat. And these are like rations, too. If we get really hungry...
I'll give him some rations.
Perfect. A few cold cuts, a piece of cheese. Turns out the cats have very refined tastes. Nice. Anything else you want to do in the cave, or shall we head out?
I would like to see if I can get this cat, if Dennis will take to the cat and perhaps care for it, hopefully.
Give me a beast lore roll. Oh yeah. Dennis he's uneasy at first. He doesn't like the smell of this cat, but he recognizes that you are presenting this to him, and it's not so much that he loves this cat, he tolerates it.
Well, that will be enough. His name will be Winston, and I'm sure Dennis will take good care of him, certainly.
And do you how do you travel with Winston? Like in a pack or under your arm, bound up?
I'm sure he'll fit in my pack until he's too heavy for that. Then he'll just walk with Dennis and I.
Now, what do you guys do
the road.
with Svarn? Do you do anything with Svarn?
Well, we could build him a pyre or bury him.
It's cold out there.
Pyre it is.
I would think the ground might be too frozen, Barry.
As you head back outside, let's go to our map. So here on the map, we're on the edge of the wildwood. We're not far from a location that was pointed out to us by the druid of the wildwood, the Stones of Destiny, a set of standing stones near a lake. We do have a quest to return back to the druid to tell him that we met the Jarl, and he may have more quests for us. But we also have these pelts that we can take back to the Jarl to show him that we are deserving to hear what he has to say in his war tent. Where do we choose to go?
Are we camping outside the cave first?
Yeah, we would be outside the cave, so everyone could recover everything. Could do a full rest.
Were we given a warning about the Stones of Destiny, or was that another area we were told to steer clear of?
You were told to steer clear of the Horfell Barrows, this place over here. But the druid did seem keen on us going and traveling to the Stones of Destiny. So Lothar, was that bushcraft roll to lead the way?
I know that I figured
Or
I'd set up the tent
your
if we're
tent.
camping
Yeah.
outside of the cave.
Absolutely. You get the tent set up very nicely. with the hills there, it kind of blocks some of the wind, and so it's a nice quiet evening. Most predators in this area have avoided it because of the saber-toothed cats. You're likely going to be safe during the night, and if you keep watches, you find that none come here to molest you at all.
It's very close. Let's go to the Sons of Destiny.
Antaeus gonna take most of the night, I believe, to buff his armor.
Yeah, it's all scratched up, scuffed. Looks like it's been through the ringer. Give me a crafting roll as you are making repairs to your armor, just to see if it all buffs out or if there is a reminder of a battle scar on there. No, if you want to get it all out, you can. You can remove all traces of that fight. But if you choose, you may leave some there.
I think would leave maybe one example of a claw mark.
The biggest one and deepest one?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's do a bushcraft roll just to travel to the Stones of Destiny, if someone wants to make that for us. And I assume that this is where we burn Svarn on a pyre, is here at the edge of the Wildwood. Does anyone, before we leave that scene, does anyone have anything to say over his remains before we set fire to the wood?
Well, he certainly didn't want to camp out before we came here. He was very adamant about that. Didn't like cats very much.
Bet he doesn't like them a lot now. What about Obdurian? What would you have to say over the body of your fallen comrade? As Ursula says, he was short, fiery, and deadly.
I don't think Obdurian would have much to say.
He was a man of low stature. You did see him in his last moments attacking directly that alpha cat with fireballs.
I'm pretty sure Obdurian was buried underneath a knight in plate armor at that point.
That's true. You were being teabagged by Antaeus for most of that battle. But there was a reason why Svarn came north. A reason why he traversed through the Jotun Mountains, left Clan Flamehammer to come here. Does anyone remember why he had come here?
To learn the whereabouts of an anvil, correct?
Yes. The Heart Anvil, the sacred anvil of Clan Flamehammer. And we know who has it. We know that Jarl Hrothgar has it. But he told us that he was only borrowing it. He needed to make Twilight Steel, and he had hoped that Svarn would help him with this. And when he was finished, he would return the anvil along with a ransom of furs and gold and weapons and anything he could to make it right with the clan. But he was only following the old ways. And so Svarn had come here looking for that. And so now, do we continue on with Svarn's quest? Do we stand in for him at the anvil when the Twilight Steel is made? Or do we let the matters of the dwarves fall to the dwarves?
I would say we would take up the mantle. Seeing as how Svarn was killed in combat to help save the rest of us.
Yeah.
I think it'd be only fitting to make sure that the Jarl keeps his word, keeps his promise.
I think that's the best way you could honor Svarn, is to ensure that what he came here to do is accomplished. Yeah, sparks in Ursula's fur is not going to be a good thing.
Yes, indeed, it could have been my head that was ripped off. I suppose I'm thankful that he was there to take the blow. And I suppose over the several months that we've traveled together, I've come to regard him as someone that I met.
And nothing more. Well, hopefully, whoever comes to fill in that hole in our party will come with just as fiery a spirit as Svarn had, and with just as much zest for life and adventure as Svarn had as well. Whether he will
maybe
be
more,
and
maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more life than Svarn had. Maybe with a head on his shoulders than Svarn had.
Perhaps a touch less stubbornness, but
But would he be a dwarf without the stubbornness? They seem to go hand in hand.
That's true.
As you set fire to the body, you stand back and you watch as you share stories of your short time that you had with Svarn. And as his ashes are committed to the sky and to the ground, you only hope that he has gone back home with his own ancestors to craft and to sing tunes and to do all the things that Svarn enjoyed. Then you look at one another, shrug your shoulders, and head back into the wildwood, headed toward the Stones of Destiny. And that will take a bushcraft roll from whoever wants to lead the way.
Well, would someone else want to try? I already have my check mark on bushcraft, so if someone else wanted to give it a go.
Perhaps our other hunter, Durian?
Well, I tried with the pelt and that didn't go well, so this is pretty important.
Well, I can make the check then.
You don't want to find more quicksand. There you go. At first it's difficult. You're following the tree line. You're thinking, I should see these stones up ahead. But for a time you don't. And it's roughly a day or so of travel. In fact, everyone will need to eat a ration if you haven't already for our last night that we camped. Make sure that we consume that. And then we will arrive at the Stones of Destiny. I'll take us to a map. And then let me grab my notes. Let me just grab, put your characters down here.
The real question is, during that battle, what part of the knight's armor was Peapod hiding in to avoid those claws? And
Ooh.
what piece of armor did Peapod choose as a hiding hole, I suppose?
Yeah, where was Peapod throughout all that?
Yeah, that's I would assume that Peapod is pretty adept at keeping himself hidden when need be, and I don't think that he would have been on my person during the fighting.
He's probably back with Dennis. You see a circle of weathered stones that rise from a shallow basin. Their surfaces are worn smooth by centuries of wind and frost and rain. Each stone leans slightly inward as if listening. At the center lies a pool of impossibly clear water. No leaves float upon it, no insects touch it. The surface reflects the sky, but not always the same sky above you. You look down at the water. Perhaps one moment it is stormy. Looking up, it's clear blue skies. The air here is still, even when the world beyond is not. What do you do here at the Stones of Destiny?
Is there? Yeah, I go for a swim.
Go for a swim.
Take off my chainmail shield. Go for a swim. Kind of cleanse myself of all the shit that's been going on the past couple of days.
Excellent. As you enter the water is cold, but not painfully so. And it's very refreshing. You get some of the water on your muzzle, and it tastes of stone, rain, and something older. And for a heartbeat, the stones cast no shadows. And then you feel it, a loosening, not of your body, but of uncertainty. And this is when your personal omen begins. And I have an omen for you. Let me tell you what happens for Ursula. You have a vision, Ursula. This is the omen of the gentle hand. A vision of you and the party moving deeper toward the Frostwood's edge. The air thickens with the scent of crushed herbs and cold earth. You notice it first, not rot, not blood, but the clean, sharp smell of snow mint, frostwort, and bitterleaf, the plants that Nash always sought with such care, lifting them gently so the roots would not tear. The rest in your party hear only the wind. You hear slow, careful movement ahead, branches parting without snapping, snow shifting under deliberate steps. Following the sound, you find a shallow hollow beneath a leaning fir. The snow has been brushed aside by a large, careful hand, the fingers pressed wide to avoid crushing what lay beneath. And there, wrapped in birch bark, lies a small bundle of herbs, old and dry, long forgotten by time, yet untouched by rot. For a long moment, the forest is utterly still. Then the ground beneath Ursula's feet gives a faint, steady warmth, like a hearth banked low. The forest remembers the hands that healed it. It remembers the one who asked permission. A presence lingers, not looming, not fearful, but vast and gentle, like a great creature resting so others may pass unharmed. As you lift the herbs, a soft shimmer of frost gathers around your paw, forming delicate runes that fade almost at once. In your vision, it is night, and as you keep watch near a sapling, you dream. You dream of Nash standing at the forest's edge, tall and broad, her skin marked with old sigils of magic that glow faintly, wards of protection, not of war. Nash kneels with surprising care and presses one enormous hand against the Woodfather's trunk, a massive tree, somewhere deep in the forest. And where Nash touches, new shoots begin to stir. Nash looks up at Ursula and smiles, and says some battles are won by staying gentle. She rises, turns west, and walks into the trees, branches bending aside for her. None of them break. Ursula, you blink a few times and find, on the mud near where you entered into the pool, you find a single large handprint, already filling with new frost-grown moss. You hear leaves rustle once more, although there is no wind. And let me give you ownership of this. This will appear in the journals. There's going to be a Omens and Dreams folder, and you'll be able to access that omen. You all see Ursula, I'm just going to move you into the water. Into the water. She seems very peaceful, and then she stands for a moment just staring at the surface of the water for quite some time. And it seems to be that she is lost in thought. What does Obdurian do?
It's a little strange. I don't think he likes water very much. Looks nice, though.
It looks very refreshing. You could drink from it if you like. Ursula's doing the breaststroke.
Yeah, the drink wouldn't be bad. We've been traveling a lot.
You go and take a drink. And you receive the Omen of the Painted Wolf. Let me give you ownership, and then I'll read it for us. I'll give you observership. There we go. You begin to drink the water, and you close your eyes. You feel that your skin is wet with snowmelt from the tundra, blood from the previous battle, and the world begins to fall away. You picture yourself standing naked beneath a moon the color of bone. Your sacred tattoos peel from your skin, lifting like smoke, like spirits drawn out by breath. They hover before you as shapes of blue and black woad, swirling into symbols older than language, spirals, fangs, claw marks, eyes without faces. A circle of wolfkin and painted warriors emerge from the dark. Their bodies are daubed in woad, blue as storm shadows, their mouths stained black with ash and iron. They beat their chests and thighs, not in rage, but in remembrance. One steps forward, taller than the rest, his face hidden by a wolf skull helm. He speaks, but the voice you hear is Abdurian's own voice. We paint the fear so it knows where to live. We mark the flesh so the spirit remembers its place. The blade fears the painted man, for he has already bled. The warriors begin to paint Abdurian himself, dragging cold fingers across his skin. The paint burns and then cools. Where it touches, your tattoos sink deeper, fusing with muscle and bone. You feel the old truth settle into you. That courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is giving fear a name and wearing it. The wolves howl not in hunger but in defiance. And as they do, your reflection appears in the pool of water. And for a heartbeat, you see what you might become. A wolf marked in blue, standing at the edge of a battlefield, neither beast nor man, but a banner made of flesh. The skull-helmed figure places a hand upon your shoulder, and he says, again in your voice, "When the paint is upon you, you do not fight alone. We run with you, we always have." And your vision ends with a final image. Yourself before battle, marking your own skin, even a single line, a single symbol, and the wind itself pulling back as if giving you room. And again you see Abdurian drinking and then kneeling before the water for several minutes as though lost in thought. What does Antaeus do?
Antaeus would be a little apprehensive, something like this, a little bit out of his comfort zone, but seeing that the other two interacting with the water in a way that seems to be pleasing, I think he might venture a drink as well.
As you get down in towards the water, you will receive the omen of the standing stone. Let me give you observer privileges for that. And as you drink, you dream, or perhaps you remember something that has not yet happened. You stand alone on the open tundra. The sky is low and iron gray, and snow moving sideways in the wind does not touch you. In the distance, a sound begins. At first, it is like thunder, like the surf breaking beneath the earth. The ground trembles. A herd of mammoths crest the far ridge, titans of hair and tusk, eyes dark as buried stone. Hundreds of them. They charge, not in panic, but in purpose, shaking the world with every step. Antaeus's every instinct says run, but Antaeus does not. The wind howls around you, trying to push you down to your knees. Ice creeps into your armor. The earth beneath your feet cracks, yet you remain. As the mammoths thunder closer, your vision begins to slow, and you see something that no living eye ever notices. Beneath the tundra, beneath the frozen soil, the bedrock waits. It does not move, it does not fear. The bedrock endures. The lead mammoth lowers its head, tusks wide as gateposts, and for one breath it seems certain that you will be crushed. Instead, the herd splits around you. Thousands of tons of living fury rush past on either side, their wake tearing banners of snow into the air. Yet Antaeus stands untouched, unmoved, his cloak snapping like a war standard. As the last mammoth passes, the ground stills. One mammoth lingers, ancient and scarred, its tusks cracked and worn. It turns its great head and meets Antaeus's gaze. In its eye you see a scene reflected, a wall holding against siege, a shield braced when others break, a mountain that does not advance but wins by not yielding. The mammoth speaks, but not with words. Not that you are strong, but he says that you are the place where strength finds itself. And the vision ends with you alone again. Yet the tundra feels different beneath your boots, solid and faithful. And what of Lothar? You see all of your companions either swimming in the water or drinking it and seem to be frozen as if in deep thought.
Yes, it seems clean enough for a drink.
Let me give you ownership here. As you drink, you have a vision, the omen of the white track. You see the party moving along a wind-scoured ridge near the frostwood's edge. The snow underfoot begins to change. The crust hardens. Footprints hold their shape longer than they should. And you notice it first. Cut into the snow ahead is a single, massive track, half buried by drifting frost. At a glance it is unmistakable. A bear. Broad and heavy. Old. But there's something about it that unsettles you. You see more of these tracks. The stride is wrong. It's too long for a bear. It's too upright. Pressure on the heel, lifting the body upright. As you study it, the wind dies completely. Even your breath sounds loud. And for a moment, the track seems to sink deeper into the snow, as if bearing weight that is not entirely physical. Then the cold begins to tighten around your chest, not painful, but commanding. And you hear a voice inside your head. And the voice says, "You hunt what walks as prey, but you will find what watches as a hunter." The track leads forward, then stops. No turn, no drag marks, no sign of where the beast went. Only a faint impression, as if something rose straight up and left the world behind. You gently touch the track, and your fingers burn with cold, and a brief vision flashes before your eyes, a white shape standing on two legs atop a ridge beneath a colorless sky. Its outline is bear-like, but the arms hang too long, the shoulders too high. Frost clings to its fur like armor. Its eyes are not feral, they are knowing. The vision breaks with the sound of cracking ice. Nearby, a ravaged carcass lies half buried in the snow. The kill is clean, but deliberate, as if the creature took only what it needed and left the rest untouched. And as the wind returns, it carries a final whisper as thin as blowing snow. When the bear stands tall, the hunter must choose, aim or bow. And those are your visions at the Stone of Destiny. You all come to after having had these visions, uncertain of what the others may have seen, knowing only what you yourself saw. And the glade is very quiet and very still. Not even birds sing here. What do you do now? Maybe I'll ask Lothar, what did your vision mean to you? You kind of have a personal quest up here. Have you talked about that with the others? I think you did when we first started the Godwolf campaign, or adventure, but I don't know if you've talked about it in this one.
Well, certainly this has to do with the bear that I seek to hunt, the great white bear in the north. Certainly this must mean something about my quest to seek out that bear.
And Abdurian, what does this mean to you about the paint on your body and the tattoos and this figure giving you this strength and power?
Yes, well, he was always told that there's many other marks out there as a way of, like generally monsters, say a bear, for example, mark of the bear. So, I don't know, it's pursuit of power necessarily. And there was that one fellow who was tattooed back in the village.
Yeah, offered to teach you. And especially if you come back now victorious from the trial of Worth, he will surely teach you. And what of Antaeus, hearing that you are the place where strength finds itself, that not even the charge of the mammoth could slow you down, but merely move aside?
I would think that he would take that as maybe an affirmation of the path he's on is correct.
Yeah.
He kind of views himself as the mountain already, as far as he's going to stand his ground, and that's what he kind of goes after. So I would think that he would take that as a positive, as maybe an uplifting, like I am where I need to be.
Yeah,
perhaps.
and that last fight with the saber-toothed cats, I mean, you stood in and took blow after blow, and nearly lost your own life protecting your companions, and this is your calling in life, and this is what you are supposed to be doing. So I think it would affirm that. And Ursula, Nash was a character in the Godwolf adventure that died in the first session, and you actually risked your own life to save Nash. What did your vision mean to Ursula?
It meant that she's been in 2 campaigns and 2 wizards have died.
Yep. Right.
Nash and Ursula were both kind of fish out of water. Nash being an ogre, Ursula being a bearkin. But we had a good time messing around with everything. So it was nice to see her again. And just Ursula's gonna keep to nature and try to keep things going. The comment about being gentle. Nash was not gentle, but
No.
she had a gentle soul. But
when she was healing, perhaps that is where the gentleness must come in.
yes, but when she was doing pile drivers to people, less gentle.
Now, there was part of your vision, the Wood Father, this ancient tree that, perhaps the first acorn in this forest that grew. And that's something that seemed to be sacred to Nash. She wanted to show you the Wood Father. And whether that's apocryphal or there really is a tree that is the first tree in these woods, that's something that will likely linger in your thoughts for some time. Everyone is refreshed after drinking of the water here. In fact, if you've taken any conditions, you recover all of your conditions will be recovered. And then we can go back to our map. So we're here at the Stones of Destiny at this waterway. From here, we're about equidistant from Skogstam, where the Druid is, and Traastam, where Jarl Hrothgar is. Where do we choose to go?
Go to Traastam.
Go to Traastam? To
Is there any fish in this lake?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
No fish.
No fish. None that you see. If there were and you got in there, it probably killed all the fish.
There's a lot of blood on my fur to wipe off.
The journey to Traastam is rather uneventful. Let's do one bushcraft roll to get us there. We're kind of getting used to the paths of the forest, and so it'll be a little easier to get to locations. I'll require just a few bushcraft rolls, not one for every hex that we move kind of thing. Who wants to take this roll?
Mateus will give it a go. He has a cloak.
Okay, let's do it. Give me a bushcraft roll. Oh, almost a dragon. Do you want to push that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Excellent. We travel for a few days. You'll be able to remove the disheartened. Let me have everyone remove a ration as well. Takes about a day.
I need to do some hunting and fishing. I'm out of food.
Okay, let's do some hunting on the way. So, about halfway there, let's do hunting and fishing or foraging.
Stomach's growling. Yeah, I didn't find anything.
No. Does anyone else? Do our hunters want to go and hunt? There we go. Abdurian finds something. And Lothar with a dragon. Let me roll 2d6.
And it looks like that extra die, my trap, using my bear trap, I was able to set something up and catch something.
Excellent. We get a 5 and a 6. I think one of those is a deer and one's a boar. Let's take a look here. I got a chart here. Yep, a boar and a deer. So you find a boar, Abdurian, which is remarkable because you fought that old boar not far from here, down near Ingmar's crossing. To take out the boar, you just need to succeed on a weapon roll.
Right. He doesn't have a weapon, besides for his teeth,
you
obviously.
You could use your teeth. You could leap out at it and chomp on it, so you could just make a brawling roll. Oh yeah, this boar comes easy to you, and you manage to obtain 8 rations from it. Now let me have Lothar. It's a deer. It wouldn't go into the trap, but it would. You would be able to shoot it with your bow if you want to make a roll with your bow. Yes. And that is 2d8. Wow. 14 and 8. So we've got, what, 24 units of food. It will have to be prepared, otherwise it will spoil. So I need a bushcraft roll to prepare that. I don't think we have a field kitchen that would give you a boon, or I don't think anyone has Master Chef. There we go. Excellent. So if we've got, right now there's 4 of us and 24 rations. If you guys want to divvy that up, that's 4 rations.
I'll also
each.
need one for Dennis and Winston as well.
Ooh, well, let's do 4 rations each, and then that will count for, well, Winston's going to need milk, so if Ursula wants to try to wean them, or you could try to start them on meat. They may take meat now. Dennis would happily eat meat. Peapod
Ursula will try and nurse them.
Nice. So Ursula, give me a beast lore roll to see as you try your best to nurse them.
Oh.
They're struggling to get any milk from you, but you implore the gods of fertility and life, and indeed you begin to release milk for these cats. And now we have a supply of food. If anyone needs it, they can just nurse off of Ursula, or you can eat the deer and the boar. But everyone will get 4 rations from there. Or, excuse me, 8 rations. No, sorry, I can't do math. 6 rations. Thank you. 6 rations each. Then you'll each need to eat 1. So technically 5 rations. And then we'll make our way to Traastam. Let me take us to the Traastam map. We can go in and meet with the Jarl. And that's where we'll stop. So back here at Traastam, do you want to do anything before you go into the Jarl's tent?
So Ursula's not going to go into Traastam proper.
Okay.
She's going to ask the folks that are going to go in there to pick her up a couple of backpacks.
They will definitely
No money.
have they'll have backpacks for you. If you give them these pelts and such, he did say that you would be allowed access to the community stores, and so you would be able to take what you needed because you have essentially proven yourselves worthy to be part of the tribe.
Yeah, but Ursula's going to tell them to go ahead and get her a couple of backpacks, but she's going to stay outside the city proper, camping, making sure the saber-toothed cats are not seen by them.
Yeah, that because they'll probably want to kill them.
Right, that's what I was thinking. So
Let's go into the king's hut, or the Jarl's hut. So then Ursula is not in here, but the Jarl is, and he greets you as you come in. Let me get my notes. He straightens as you come in and present the pelts and teeth. You have stood where teeth ruled and did not bend. Very well, I will counsel with you. There is a blade that could still the storm. The name is spoken carefully, like a prayer. Jotun blade, he calls it. And, oops, I gotta pop this in. Sorry. Try that again. No. Come on. You have stood where teeth ruled and did not bend. Very well, I will counsel with you. There is a blade that could still the storm. And he speaks the name carefully like a prayer. Jotun blade. And a murmur moves through the hall as he says it. It belonged to Thrym Calder, first Jarl, breaker of giants, last of their blood, and the first of ours. And Hrothgar places his fist over his heart. They say he stood taller than any man since, that he carried the strength of the old world, but chose the fate of the new. And he nods, and his compatriots in the room begin to nod as well, liking what they're hearing. And he says, when Thrym fell, he was not burned, for fire could not claim him. Let me get this on here. And his voice grows solemn. He was laid to rest in the Hoar-fell barrows, with Jotun blade across his chest, so no unworthy hand would raise it. And he meets your gaze. My people are sworn never to enter that place. We honor the first Jarl by leaving him his rest. But you are not bound by that oath. And a silence begins to go through the assembled crowd. And come on. I will make you a bargain. Bring me Jotun blade. There's no flourish, no threat. With that blade in my hand, Elric Frostborn will listen, or he will kneel, and his expression hardens. Either way, the mammoths will not trample your hame. And then more quietly he says, if Thrym's sword rises again, let it be to end a war, not to begin one. And then he steps closer, studying you as warriors rather than as strangers. And he says, do this, and I will hear what you have to say about rivals, omens, or the future of this land. Fail, and I march at the dawn of the solstice. And he looks back at his map. He tells the person on his right hand, this veteran over here, see that they are granted access to the stores. Pay them for the pelts that they have earned through blood and hardship. I notice the dwarf is not with you. He was bold and brave. He died as a true warrior. as we all will one day. And so now you have a second quest to recover Jotunblade from the body of Thrym Calder at the Horfell Barrows. Now, if we go to your map, that is marked on your map. It is over here near Skogstam, is the Horfell Barrows. We can spend a little time doing some shopping. You are going to get paid for the pelts. The saber-toothed pelt and jaws. Each one is worth 25 gold. And we've got... let's see. How many do we have? Party loot. We have 12 of them. So that's what, 250, 300 gold. Yep, 300 gold. The pelt from the Alpha he will not buy, but he looks eagerly at Lothar and says, "Do you offer this as a gift? What is your intention with this?"
Certainly, we would offer this that we might earn your respect and your trust, and that we might be seen as friends in your hall.
You have answered wisely and correctly. Now go and take what you need from the stores. We await your return with Jotunblade. And let's go back to the village. And if you need to do any shopping, they've got all the goodies that you might need. Let me first grab the backpacks. And I'll put that.
We splitting gold then?
Yeah. So if you want to split the gold, there's what 300. There would be 5 of us. So whoever Svarn comes in with, or Sean comes in with to replace Svarn, they can have a share of the gold if we like. There is there's a backpack. If you each want one, you could take one. If you need any of the like mundane weapons, they've got them. If you need rations, they've got them. Rope, whatever you might need, it's available here. In fact, I'll leave the server up when we're done, and anything you want to go shop for, you're welcome to get to equip out your characters. If you want healing potions, they have those as well. Those they will take gold for those. They're 50 gold each if you want a potion of healing. But any stuff that you might just find in a shop or in a camp like this, you can have access to without cost. You were all given a small silver brooch that has a stylized head of a wolf on it to indicate that you are friends and allies of the tribe of the wolf. Let's do some improvement rolls. So again, I will read the questionnaire. You're welcome to just take 5 additional ones in addition to dragons or demons that you may have gotten. If you want to do it the old school way, there's the questionnaire that you answer. Did you participate in the session? Yes. Did you explore a new location? Yes, the lair of the saber-toothed. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Big yes. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? That didn't really come into play, I don't think. And did you give in to your weakness? That could be a yes. I guess the obstacle without using force, it didn't really work, but we tried to trap the saber-tooth outside of the cave. I think there was a good attempt there. But otherwise, let's do some improvements. Let's go to Lothar. If you're ready, we can do yours first. And Lothar's rolling low. We want high rolls like that. That's good. Beast lore goes up. Oh, shoot. Evade would have been nice. Hunting and fishing would have been nice. This could be a heroic ability. Ugh, no.
Alright, I got one thing up.
You got one. Better than none, but still not great. A lot of your skills they're getting up there. How about Abdurian? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. There we
Oh,
go.
hey.
That goes up.
That's. Oh, I was gonna say that's what I really wanted.
Yeah, that would have been good. Oh, there we go. That's bushcraft did go up for Ursula anyway. Did not increase sneaking. Oh shoot, boy! So far we're batting 1,000 here. How about Ursula? Are you ready?
Yeah, but that bushcraft is actually supposed to be hunting and fishing, so I'm just moving the success.
Just manually move that. You should be able to edit your skills.
Yeah, I did. Evade did not go up. Close did not go up. Drawing.
This could
Let's
be
see
a
it.
heroic ability. Oh no, that would have been
Hammers. Oh, nope.
good. Oh man, come on, no. Oh, you got nothing.
Oh,
No, you got hunting and fishing.
I got hunting and fishing, so that's good.
Better than nothing. How about Antaeus? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Crafting goes up. That's good. You even used it well. And of course you get a dragon there. Hey, spot hidden goes up. Come on, hammers. And hammers goes up. Excellent. And I don't think I missed anybody because Svarn is dead. I think everybody got their improvements. I want to do a heroic ability reward. If anyone wants to nominate someone, we can definitely do that.
Definitely Antaeus. He blocked quite a bit of damage in the cave. I think that he definitely earned a robust, in my opinion.
He soaked enough damage that would have wiped the whole party. So I am okay giving Antaeus a robust.
What exactly does that mean?
I'll give you the ability. It will raise your hit points by 2. So you'll have 2 more hit points than normal. And this is a heroic. Normally you can't stack heroic abilities, but robust and focused you can. So now you have a robust on your character sheet, and your max hit points just went up by 2 points. And so let me heal those for you. So now you have 16 instead of 14.
Being even more effective meat shield now.
Exactly. As far as milestones go in the game, when we get Jotun Blade, that will be a milestone that everyone will get a heroic ability from. I kind of wanted to do one like after the first like difficult quests from each quest giver. The first one from the Druid was not difficult. The first one from the Jarl was difficult. In fact, we almost had a total party wipe. We did lose a character. So I am inclined to give everyone a milestone reward for becoming basically a trusted ally of the Tribe of the Wolf. So if everyone wants to take a heroic ability at this point, you can. And then there will be another one when you obtain Jotun Blade, which won't be a walk in the park. So does anyone know what they may want to take? This is always a good point to look at, like fast footwork or defensive or things like that.
Yeah, I'll look, but I think probably fast footwork for Abdurian.
Yeah.
I will take Pathfinder, I think, for my heroic ability.
If you want to add that to your sheet, you can. If you need help, let me know. Oh, you've already got it on there. Perfect. Do you know what you might want, Damon, for Antaeus?
I think maybe is it double slash where you can attack two at the same time?
I think you need a slashing weapon, but I am inclined to make one for a hammer, like double smash, and then you can do the same thing, but it's with a smashing weapon. I think that would be awesome.
I think that given my role here, that would probably be very helpful.
Yeah, let's look at that and let's make one for you. So yeah, there's double slash. Let me duplicate that, and let's make double smash. Okay, so you just need, I'm going to change it from axes or swords to hammers 12. It'll cost you 3 willpower, and then when wielding a, let me change it to a bludgeoning weapon. You can attack 2 enemies within 2 meters with a single, change it to smash. You only roll for the attack once. If it succeeds, both enemies are hit. Your enemies can parry your dodge. This can be combined with dual wield. Okay, let me save it. And then I'm going to add double smash onto your character.
Excellent.
Now you've got double smash. Reese, do you know what Ursula might want to take?
Yeah, I thought it was called Boon Companion, but whatever it is the Warden gets.
Oh, okay. I may not have it entered in here, so I can add that to it, and I'll put that on your sheet.
Yeah, it's.
'Cause I don't see it in my list. So,
I know you had it because I had the I did have the Wolfkin Warden for a while.
yeah. What was the? Do you remember the name?
Faithful Companion. That's what it's called.
Faithful Companion. Is that one?
Yeah, I found
you found it. Okay. Perfect.
I just have to make sure I can qualify for it. It does not seem to have a prerequisite skill, so yeah, I'm going to take...
Yeah, it says Bushcraft 12 under requirement.
It does. Shit, so I can't take that one. Never mind. Let's get rid of that. Yes. Yeah, I'll have to work up to that.
Okay. We could make like Unfaithful Companion, that just maybe it's not quite as friendly towards you, or you can work up to it.
I'll work up to it.
Okay.
This is going to be a little bit of time before Michael Jackson's quite...
Ready to attack.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go...
Let's see. Sorry, I said it was a silver brooch. It's an armband that you're all given. Let me equip that. Hang on. Or I'll drop this into the chat, and then you can all add that armband. Marks you as a member friend of the tribe loyal to Jarl Hrothgar Wolfcrowned.
Any weapons kill 12. Do I have to meet up? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna take defensive.
Okay. All right, and then Luke, when you figure out what you want, let me know, and I'll make sure it gets put on there. We've got 2 weeks until we meet next, so you've got time.
That's true. Perfect.
Awesome. I will let me stop the recording. I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks, and
Will
we
not
will.
be there.
Oh, you won't be here in 2 weeks?
2 weeks is Gary Con.
Oh, true.
I mean, you can go on without me.
Maybe I'll see if we can get a substitute to fill in for you.
Yeah, or
maybe.
I mean, if Tina wants to play Ursula, she's welcome to.
Yeah, I'll see if Tina's available. If not, I'll talk to you before I let anyone run your character. Worst case, they'll bring in a backup and just play them for a session. So,
all right, no worries.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yep,
Thanks,
take care.
everyone.
Right, thanks, guys.